gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Whole new team for no reason. I just went, whoa, shit. For no reason, just ripped my whole team apart. Well, not for no reason. They were all old and they all wanted to be signed. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of signing them, I'm just gonna trade them all. Get rid of all my 30 and over. I wasn't re-signing them.
That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins,
oh, shit.
Loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach.
Fuck is Watkins out there?
To creep into a locker room, but the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time because.
Oh, I fucking threw it. He was wide open.
They started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November,
Sammy Watkins like 6th receiver. The fuck is he doing in the lineup?
That's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Let's check out this new defense I put together.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys.
I traded Amon-Ra St. Brown, my #1 receiver, like an 86, really good receiver, for a safety.
They'll throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, played defense on that one.
Knocked away and incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh on that sideline.
Sean Bunting.
Opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Oh, shit. Who is that guy?
And the Lions will take over.
Who did I get rid of? Raymond? That was back there? I don't know who my fucking punt returner is.
Ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come.
Why is Watkins my fucking receiver that's pissing me off?
So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Fuck.
Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. Down inside the 10. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
He keeps showing up in my fucking line like that. I'm gonna cut his ass. He's only supposed to be if my guy fucking gets hurt or something. That's supposed to start. I'm like fucking 6th receiver starting. That doesn't make sense. Maybe he's in like a, you know how in the specials, maybe he's in like a slot or something. I gotta go get him out of there.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Trying to run forward.
Oh, got him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Get it. God dang, my whole team touched that.
Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's second down.
I hit the fucking triangle button and threw it to the wrong fucking dude.
Yeah, I thought so. I figured because that was a screen and you threw it way too far for a screen.
Fuck, it was supposed to be a fucking throw, and I don't know why the fuck he's doing that.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline.
Is it a run? If it says RPO, it's run pass option. That might be what you're doing. I used to do that shit too.
No way we need to take that one.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will bring it back. An interception return.
Deshaun Elliott.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah, I did keep that.
What a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Nice catch.
Caught by Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Nice pocket.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their.
And I had blitz on too. I was coming.
It's been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters will separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because There's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Oh! Going into the hands of Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All right, double go later.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this will be caught at the 30. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I gotta look at something really quick. Oh, that's Quez Watkins. That's fucking why. I got a Quez Watkins and a Samuel. Okay. That dude's fast. I didn't know that was him. I would have threw it to him more. I was afraid to throw it to Sammy.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And just a couple yards.
It's so hard to get through the line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 17.
Oh, nice. If I could have got it off, but there was nobody there. Everybody was coming.
8 yards and time on 2nd down.
3rd and 16.
Realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Nope. He's wide open, though. I thought maybe.
First, as he can only get this to about the 19. And that's good for a gain of 6.
You got a hooker on your team, too?
Malik.
Yeah. I don't have him on this team, but I got him on my real team. Hendon Hooker. He's from Texas, wasn't he? You should know. That's your team.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Malik Hooker is on my team in real life.
No. Oh.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Lions are going to take
That guy is a beast. I love that guy.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Dante Fowler in on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And it's still incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Murray. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Swift is in for a Lions touchdown.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
Oh, you go lay down, baby girl. Go.
Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on. Get to the line. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4, 3, 2. Come on. Like the ball, dummy.
And now the first
Stupid ass.
And just not enough on the throw there.
certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Man, would you fucking just change the goddamn person?
On 1st and 10, Walker. Wright's got it. Touchdown. Brock Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands.
Oh, bullshit.
Get them some space. And
I was going for the ball.
Down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game. And that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue. Almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that
Murray.
Oh, I knew not to do that. Get it.
And he's
damn it.
Range here at the 29.
I know better than that.
Stop at the 27-yard line. We know he's got, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second.
That's fumble. Once I was down. Overturn. Man, I got a fucking bust him.
Second and short now following the fumble. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he's going to have a...
I didn't know it was 26 seconds.
As the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Walker. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action now. Walker steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh!
Incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today. But they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they go play action. Here's Walker. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter.
Right, my team is fucking good.
Not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room.
I should still be using Kyle just for the ratings, but I want to see what this backup can do.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Walker. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And in for the Lions.
Oh, why is that not a fucking penalty? Fucking taking my legs out.
I didn't see it. I was looking for the end zone.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I agree. I'm a fucking Lions fan. You can look up all the fuck-ups that they've done for us. Calvin Johnson, fucking no possession. Fucking guy shows him the ball, falls down, gets up, as he's getting up and lets go of the ball. They're like, oh no, that's incomplete. You lose.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something
Oh,
to
my
play,
God.
something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
Definitely one of the best teams I built. I worked on this till 3:30 in the morning the other night, or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. Just kept on upgrading. It was a bad time to do it though, because I'm 5 games in already, so they're not gonna. But like I said, we're playing seasons of it, so
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
so they should get pretty good. This pass. Nice read.
Hooking up for the Cowboy first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, they run with Hill.
Dang it.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Walker. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. The partner still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 15. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now it's a bootleg with Walker sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, it's Pollard. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Pass interference, yes.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around.
Walker.
Oh, fuck.
Have recovered.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers
Good
out
shit.
scattered. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has
I
to
didn't
do?
even do nothing.
Act as his
I
own
just
blitz
fucking
control.
laid the controller
nobody
down.
else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect him. That means he's got to get rid of the football.
You fucking
Absorb the hit,
crushed
but
them.
not go down and fumble the ball.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point.
See, momentum.
The reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half.
Back
as
in
well,
number.
and that's
Catch everything.
unfortunately,
You gotta give him his number, though, 3.
out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football. No
Who
more
is? Oh, that's fucking Jamal Dean. Jamal Dean on that side?
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter.
24.
AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb.
Dang it. You're probably going to get your 250 yards.
Before going out.
Shot a lot of deep passes.
Come to the line. They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Prescott yet again. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
I'm telling you, man, Jamal Dean, you got to search in the roster and find a good, just go through all their stats. He's fucking best. He's saved me in so many games. There's even if you got to trade like one of your good players for a defensive player, sometimes you just got to do it. Try to get rid of an old one.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22.
Just got to look in there, and you got to go high awareness, high catch, and speed. Those are my main things on defense. Because if they're high awareness, they're smart. They'll go for the ball. If they're low awareness, they're like, duh. I don't know what to do. But some of them are like 95, 90. Those guys are good. And they don't have to be like all the 90s. I don't even look at those guys. I know I'm not getting nothing over like 89. I'm not got anything over 89. Probably not even over 86. It's just impossible to get those guys. Which is good because we don't want everybody to have super duper stars.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, nice. Fuck, man. Wish I'd have did it with my backup quarterback. I thought, come in here, get some stats with this guy. Yeah, I got some stats, all right. A fucking interception on my stats. Fuck. He was open, too. Fuck.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott on the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Nice catch. Fuck. That was Dean, too. Got him. Beckham, yeah. He is a fucking beast.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong.
Damn it. You're definitely going to get your 250 yards.
You tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
I should have picked running. It said, what are you most worried about? I said, it's passing. I should have said this running, because I could have held you to so many yards running. You ain't going to stop him from passing.
On the move to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game
finally got through there.
You and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something.
This dude's just like a 72 or something, but he's fast. So I'm like, and them guys are easy to get. 72s, I mean, you can pretty much trade anybody. Low draft pick. The fucking guy you're about to cut.
He's got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Walker. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
He's fast.
He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They set up the screen to Hill. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. There's
Odell.
Great grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation,
not very fast.
It hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They go Jets.
Damn it.
Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Dang it. Fumbled again. This fucking backup sucks.
Keep possession. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Throwing on second and long. Walker, that's out to Hill, right side complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
He's hurt.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, nice.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
I looked at that text that just came in.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's in.
Pass interference on the offense.
Shot couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Connor still didn't get his mic working, I guess.
Oh, it didn't work that time?
Nope.
That sucks.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions, they remain as hot as anyone.
Was this the Express League one, or was this the other one?
And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami
Yeah, I didn't know we played on the oh yeah, we don't play on the other one. That's what it is.
So far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home.
How many yards passing did you get? You see it?
Gucci kept telling me today, he's like, yeah, I play you next, Pop. I play you. I said, no. On that game on San Francisco. Not the Bears. Well, I'm confused now. He had to go look at both of them. He's like, I guess you're right.
That's funny. That's why I just... That's why I just can't wait to, Pete Dunn almost said that while I was online. I did hold you to it.
You guys still playing?
No,
Who won your game?
I did. The entire team got 2,500. I thought for sure you got, man. You're throwing it to fucking Beckham like crazy. That should give me some updates.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability. Activated when the player
Bubba, get up. Go lay on the couch. Where's your red phone, dude? So I can charge it. It's right there on that deal. Put it on the charger. If you want it charging in the morning, you better put it on there.
Daily cut before I forget.
What?
Yeah, Carnage can't get that figured out, and Sir says, I could hear you on Freddy's shit.
Oh, it works on mine, but not his?
Yeah. So
How the hell does that work?
He's got something in his YouTube channel not set right. I would think.
Oh. Oh, fuck that.
Fucking Ace Ventura look-alike motherfucker. Fucking lucky motherfucker.
I'm playing the Raiders.
Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jared Goff and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
What are you playing, Mike? Football?
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is. Don't get
Is there another game ready to go?
Day for football, and the roof is wide open.
Can you play in this one, the slow league one?
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap.
Did you already play it?
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals.
Not sure.
Like to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
Looking to pass first play is Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On play action, Prescott. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. And they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll go down at the 26 following a game
That
of
was
6.
fucking dangerous.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
That's complete to McBride. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, I can see that fucking notification's gonna get turned off.
In certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it.
Christ,
Tight end
man.
drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the floor.
Trying to figure out how to do Carnage's
And he's going to take this ahead for
chat
about
thing.
3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific.
I don't remember doing anything on my YouTube.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with
Well, they got PlayStation 5, we got 4.
Yeah, true that, true that.
Solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
On first down, Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Goff. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To his left. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Prescott. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, buddy.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Yeah.
This week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30.
These fucking Raiders are playing me tough.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have moved out in front.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence.
Wide fucking open.
Marr on for the extra point.
He's worried about all this shit and he's not even home.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Roll. Fucking Packers are tough, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Yeah.
They will send this
Fucking
one away.
Raiders are tough too.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their route, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Agreed to a 5-year, $97 million deal with the Cowboys.
Hunt will try going up the middle.
Oh yeah, damn. You hear about, I don't know if you guys watch basketball, but I think it's the dude from the Celtics, I forget his name, they gave him $300 million. I've never heard of no contract like that. That's insane.
Insane, man.
That's fucking insane. I mean, it's over so many years, but still. $300 fucking million.
He still gets it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back in the day, them guys were playing for $300 a fucking game.
Yeah, right?
And that was big money back then.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
35 yards that time on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He went swinging for the fences on that play. Didn't quite get in the end zone, but, boy, they're set up pretty now.
Okay, that play just happened. Let it go. Time to defend the goal line, bring some all-out pressure, and try and knock them back.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Here's Pollard again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play out.
And this time he is in. Yes. Tony Pollard with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team.
Yeah, I'm really starting to dislike Aaron Rodgers.
He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
Look, there's 2 touchdowns out there. The Booth's going to review them.
And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
Both feet were in.
Enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little
Better
more
fucking
animated.
stand.
Son of a bitch.
Down throw, Goff. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Goff. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Goff on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now it's Goff. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Fumble recovery.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still.
What's the score over there?
14-7 in the third.
Damn. Good game.
To throw again on second down. Goff. That'll be caught by Anderson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Goff. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This one fielded at the 5. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody.
Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Tie game.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Goff. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Handoff up the middle, Hunt, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, 45 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Here's the sash.
This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
He's been
boy, Montgomery.
The results welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Pollard.
They got no timeouts left. Minute 11 seconds left. I'm up by a touchdown.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receiver's understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive
Game over.
9 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
That was a tough fucking game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter, and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. Here's the option going right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Cowboys! Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
You gotta work all day tomorrow, Freddie?
No, I don't start till 1:45. Well,
Now go off on first
I kind of do. I start at 1:45 till 5:45. Then I gotta go do Uber tomorrow. I got to. Gotta make some gas money. I don't have any money on my card to put gas in the car. I mean, I do, but I'd rather get on the Uber card because then I get 6% off.
Yeah.
Plus, it makes my whole route all profit. I'm not spending no money in gas.
33 following a good pickup of 8. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Ball up to the 35 as they come up on 1st and 10.
I feel the need.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
I'll do the same
He'll
thing.
get this one underneath to Hunt.
Mike's sitting there thinking, fucking potheads.
Right?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Tried it, man.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup.
Motherfucker, he would do that.
2nd down.
It's a circle button and I don't want to do that. All the way back in.
Goff now looks to throw. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2
claws on my leg, cat.
Up the tempo, up the urgency. maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Wait up.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass.
I got a fucking
and this one goes nowhere. Losing
windstorm, you guys. I'm sweating in here.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Good. They're not big, too. Good. What do you do, Patton?
Behind the chain, second and 12. There's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again. Goff. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 4. He doubled down.
I was my fucking starting right end.
Two-score game, obviously.
Why is that?
Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Goff. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Goff throwing again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Another try after the first down sack. Goff looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
What the fuck?
Well, Prescott here to throw. He completes it to Beckham. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Goff. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Goff going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. One last throw here for Goff. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. They work away from the 38 on 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Cowboys, they come 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm
Seems like this fucking bowl is always empty. Can I ever grab it and be fucking full? Anybody still here? You fall asleep?
Nope, I'm there.
Are you guys building your teams up, or are you guys making something different?
I'm playing Cold War.
For no reason, I'm fucking building this other team. But I thought about it. I am still fighting for a Super Bowl on this team, so I might as well try to do something with it. I'm not saying up to 3 though, but it takes so long. 5th round pick, nope, don't do it. 6th round pick, nope, won't do it. So much easier to just give me their stuff. Just blow a fucking line.
Oh. Those ever in my life. I haven't touched that shit in 35, 40 years.
Yeah, that's just no good.
No.
That shit took a lot of my friends. Well, not that, because they would do that and other drugs too. Not friends anymore, like people I know. I'm not people I hang out with anymore. But I heard this person pass, and this person pass, and this person pass, like, damn.
Snorted that shit for probably 10 years, and then we went to smoking it, and that 5 or 6.
Holy shit.
I had to go to rehab for it and everything, man.
We're giving Mike a fucking heart attack.
I was 6'2", I weighed 160 fucking pounds.
Holy shit. Yeah, I knew a guy like that.
6'2", weighed 210 pounds.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, that shit was killing me, man.